We've got Pitchfork Man making some moves. We've got the Vatican making some moves, and we've got the law making some moves. So let's get right to it. Remember when Lil Nas X came out with his Pitchfork Man shoes, and Nike sued him, saying that they essentially had nothing to do with the designs? Oh, we didn't have anything to do with that. Yeah, well, one of their brands, Converse, just released pentagram shoes. And Catholics are duly chucking the chucks. Meanwhile, YouTuber Jeffree Star, not Patrick Star, different one, released a new line of makeup for some reason, and I guess is this mocking the church? I don't know what this is.
Hi, how are ya? Oh my God!
It's not like the church is known for being super cool, you know? Like, the Converse is kind of associated with what? Rock stars and skateboarders. Rock stars are cool, skateboarders are cool. You know who else is known for being cool as far as our culture is concerned? The Catholic Church. It is kind of weird how our culture kind of mocks the Catholic Church for any kind of sexual misconduct, and yet you also have the culture generating this atrocity. At least as Catholics, we can say that this is messed up and wrong. And, you know, well, perhaps this is a crappy transition, but former Cardinal Theodore McCarrick has been charged with sexual assault occurring in the 1970s, and he is currently facing 5 more sexual abuse lawsuits. Now, what sent shockwaves through the church in 2018 is the fact that the Vatican had been receiving reports of his misconduct dating back to 1999. And despite those reports, Cardinal McCarrick continued to rise to more powerful positions in the church until things really surfaced in 2018, where the Pope laicized McCarrick after the Vatican's investigation found him guilty. The good old Vatican, right? The Vatican unveiled, "This mystery is great." The official image for the 2022 World Meeting of Families. Kind of looks like it needs a little white balance. Nope, that's just what it looks like. Okay, well, from what I can see, the response from the general public is, you know, it's mixed. Well, not really. I mean, people don't like it. What's not to like? You got the wedding at Cana here. You got a dude pouring some wine that Jesus transformed. You got Jesus and Mary. I don't know why Jesus is crucified already. Somebody online said that they thought this was John the Baptist's head, but, you know, whatever. So, you know, that's a thing. Very cool, guys. Moving on, a Dutch bishop has said that the new restrictions on Latin Mass seem to be a declaration of war, pointing out that Pope Francis has been promoting synodality and ensuring everyone should be able to have their say in things, yet with these new restrictions, there was little discord. Bishop, I'm sorry, I can't do these names. Mutsaretz, 63, I guess I have his age in there for some reason, suggested that the Pope's decision indicated that he was losing authority. Kind of like a power grab, I guess. Meanwhile, the Archdiocese of New York has instructed priests not to grant religious exemptions for the RONA vaccines, saying that to do so would contradict the Pope. They have also said that they are opposed to mandatory vaccines. Meanwhile, in Ireland, the Irish government's recommendation to delay First Communion and confirmations has been noted and kind of ignored by Archbishop Doran. He said, "The mission of the church cannot be put on hold indefinitely," describing the state's guidance as advice by the government rather than regulation. Bravo. Our saint of the week is none other than the great Saint John Vianney. Known for eating rotten potatoes and literally wrestling with the devil himself, Saint John Vianney grew up in France in the 1780s with a desire of becoming a priest, though his simple schooling made this pretty difficult, especially in regards to Latin. Despite these difficulties, he was ordained a priest and assigned to a small rural parish. Due to his love for the Lord and the people he served, he drew huge crowds of people who wanted to hear him preach and visit him in the confessional. This tiny church had only 20 rows of seats, yet drew over 100,000 pilgrims each year, which and he would spend up to 16 hours a day hearing their confessions. I'd be eating rotten potatoes too if I was doing that. No, I'm just kidding. In 1856, he received the French Legion of Honor, which is the highest French order of merit. He died on August 4th, his feast day, in 1859. He was beatified by Pius X in 1905, and his body is still there at his home parish to this day. Saint John Vianney, patron of parish priests, please pray for us. That's all we got for today. Remember to pray for me and everyone we talked about today, especially the bad guys. There's no bad guys. Especially the people who need it. Really, really need it. Give your grandma a call and we'll see you next week.